Welcome everyone to a new FIFA 22 video on my channel. My name is Mark, and in this video we are going to find out what the instructions for the midfielders are doing. And then I'm talking about the instructions like free roam and a drift right that you can put on the central defensive midfielders and central midfielders and the central attacking midfielders, because you can choose whatever you want over there, because there is an option to do that, but who knows what it exactly does. And that's something that I was asking myself all the time. I was changing these options and I played with it, but because you are playing in online seasons or whatever and there's constant pressure of your opponent, you really don't know what it is exactly doing. And I was trying to find that out when I was recording this video, and I'm gonna show you my thoughts of that, and maybe you can learn something from this as well. But before I begin, I really wanted to ask you to drop a like under this video. It will rank up my videos higher on YouTube. So if you want to help me a bit, smash that like button. And if you're new to my channel and like this content that I'm making, make sure you are subscribed so you can find your way back really easy. And if you put notifications on, you get a message when I'm uploading new videos. All right, what I did was I took the national team of France, because they have some really good players. And yeah, with Pogba, they have a really attacking central midfielder. With Kante, they have a really defensive central midfielder. So you can see what's the difference when you are choosing these instructions. And with the attacking midfielders, I choose Ben Yedder and Griezmann. Griezmann has medium work rates, and Ben Yedder has a high attacking work rate. So you can also see what's the difference between that. I choose the 4-2-2-2 formation, so you can play with two attacking midfielders, two central defensive midfielders. And let's see what's happening over there. I choose the tactics. I choose balanced, so it's not influencing the runs that they are making by the defensive or the build-up style. If you're pushing the build-up style to fast forward runs or long ball, they will run forward because of the tactics. But when you're putting this on balanced, it will not influence it that much, in my opinion. So what we did in the beginning is we are putting Kante to drift wide, to default. Pogba also, you can see it here, possessioning freedom to default. Griezmann also possessioning freedom to default. Ben Yedder also default. So we are doing this in an offline match. So we are playing against the computer, against the AI, against the CPU, whatever you want to call it, on a really low level. So you have the time and you have not the pressure of your opponent to see what they are doing. So we are trying to take the ball over here, and let's see what Kante is doing, what Pogba is doing, and what Griezmann is doing, and what Ben Yedder is doing. So Kante is just making a little bit run forward, but then he is going back because I think his attacking work rate is just medium. Griezmann is going for the run over there because he recognized the space, I think. Ben Yedder is getting there. And let's play the ball back. So let's see what they are doing. Kante is staying back a bit. Pogba is over there. He's more like an attacking player, so he's a bit more forward. Ben Yedder is still there, waiting for the ball. And Griezmann is out of the display. All right, let's take the ball back to Lloris, and let's set up a new attack. And let's see what the movement of these players is. All right, let's see to Pogba and Kante. They are just waiting a bit. Kante is just doing nothing. Pogba is just running a bit forward. You can see Griezmann over here is staying really wide, not doing anything, just waiting. Ben Yedder is a bit more inside, but also he is not making a run or something. He's just not doing anything. He's just going a bit more to the right side, and Griezmann is coming back inside a bit more. But now is Griezmann making a run again, and oh, this is amazing. Kante is making the run, Pogba not, and that's, I think, because the ball was here, and here is the space to make a run. And for Pogba, there is not that much space there. So that's pretty amazing that he is recognizing the space and make the run and yeah, we can score a goal really easy, of course, but that's not what this video is about. All right, so with balanced, they are not doing really much, only when they recognize there is some space, maybe with the run that Griezmann was making, with the run that Kante was making. You see it over there. So balanced is not doing that much. So let's put all the players on drift wide, and let's see what they are doing with the possessioning freedom drift wide. I'm really curious what this is exactly doing for these players. All right, we need to get the ball. We have it already. Oh, it was a fall. Let's get the ball back. Good job, Kante. And let's get the ball back to the goalkeeper. I set up a new attack, and let's see what the players are doing. And let's see what Pogba and Kante are doing. Not really much. Kante is just going back. He's not really drifting wide or something, but you can see on the radar, Ben Yedder is really wide. Griezmann is staying there. And Kante has the ball. Pogba is not drifting wide. He was just making a run a bit forward, but in the middle, not drifting wide. Let's go with the centre back Kimpembe. Let's see what they are doing. Griezmann is staying wide. Ben Yedder is staying wide. So for the attacking midfielders, I think it's working. They are playing more like wingers than attacking midfielders. But for the central defensive midfielders, it doesn't do anything, in my opinion, if we are looking at this. They are just standing here, just doing a bit the same like they did on the balanced, and just making a little bit of a run forward sometimes. Griezmann and Ben Yedder are not making runs forward like they did on the balanced. They are just staying wide and waiting for the ball, not doing anything. Let's try it again. Maybe the situation was not good enough. Let's try it again to see if the similar thing is happening or maybe something else. And Lloris is going to pass the ball there to Kimpembe. And let's see what Pogba and Kante are doing. Pogba is just staying there. He's a bit wider at this moment than he was on the first attack, but Kante is pretty much on the same. Kimpembe is making a run forward. I think the AI recognized that, so Pogba is taking over his possession and stays back to, don't have a really wide gap in your defense. Kante is going forward again. He did that on the balanced also. He's going to make a run forward again. On the radar, we see Griezmann over here, and you can see it over there. He's staying wide. The same for Ben Yedder. But they are not making runs. They are just staying wide. Now Griezmann is coming inside. But not much is happening over there. All right. I don't think the drift wide is doing anything to the central midfielders, but it does for the central attacking midfielders. They are playing more like wingers, but they are not making runs that much. Yeah, Griezmann did it once, but Ben Yedder was just staying there, did not much. All right, let's put everyone to free roam. And let's see what happens. All right, and not everyone, all the midfielders to free roam. Let's see what they are doing on the free roam. All right, Ben Yedder is making a fall there, but they have the ball, so they can go on. And we have it and set up a new attack with Lloris on the ball, taking the ball to Kimpembe. And let's see, Pogba, Kante just on the same side as they were before. Pogba is taking over again because Kimpembe is making a run forward. Kante is just staying back, maybe because he is just a defensive midfielder and he is free to do whatever he wants, so he's just staying back. Griezmann is making a run again, and Ben Yedder is just staying there. And that's a pretty interesting thing, because Griezmann has a medium attacking work rate and Ben Yedder a high. But if you are looking at this, Griezmann is making the runs all the time, Ben Yedder not. So that's pretty interesting. Ben Yedder is coming inside now. Now he's doing something. Griezmann is making a run. So now you are playing more with 4 strikers than with wingers, because they are strikers more than wingers, of course. So that's pretty interesting. The free roam, I think they will go to their natural position a bit more than they are with the drift wide or with the balanced. So let's take the ball again with Griezmann, play it back to the goalkeeper, and let's see what's happening in the second attack that we are going to do with the free roam. Sorry. All right, Kimpembe again. Pogba is now going forward. He's not taking over Kimpembe's place, but it's not really necessary. Pogba is making a run now. Kante is just staying back. Griezmann over there. He's just at the wide, and also here. You can see that also the fullbacks are going forward. They're on the same level as the central attacking midfielders. Ben Yedder is cutting inside now, and he's going to make a run. Look at his head. He's just pointing at where he's going to run. He's asking for the ball. Griezmann is just staying there. He just do nothing. But Pogba is already there, so it would be really crowded if Griezmann also was going there. All right, so free roam is a bit more of variation of a lot of things than the balanced or the drift wide. I think the free roam is better if you are attacking, of course. All right, Ben Yedder has the ball. Let's see what Pogba and Kante are not doing that much in this situation. Griezmann is just staying wide. We have, I think it's Pavard on the right side. And Mbappe is going to score an easy goal, but that's not what this video is about. All right, so that's it for the free roam. Let's see what else we can do. Just put it back on balanced. And then we're going to try this again. All right, what I'm going to do, I just put everything back on balanced again. And what I was doing in the first situations, I was running with the center back forward. Let's see what the defenders were doing, or what the midfielders are doing. What I'm going to do now is running with one of my fullbacks forward with the ball, and look what the midfielders are doing in these situations. So every midfielder is unbalanced again. We see Pogba here, we see Kante here, Griezmann is over there, and Ben Yedder is just on the right side. It's not doing anything. All right, Griezmann is just trying to make himself available, create some space by getting wide, so that's a good thing. But the midfielders are not doing anything. They're not making themselves available. You should expect Pogba to get a bit more forward, so you could pass the ball then. And Pogba maybe also get a bit forward. But we need to go back all the way. All right, let's set up another attack. Everybody's going back now. And Lloris is going to play the ball to the right side. Oh, it's Koundé. It's not Pavard, it's Koundé on the right side. I said Pavard before, but it's Koundé. All right, Kante on the ball to Koundé. And let's see what Ben Yedder is doing. Ben Yedder is making a run. Griezmann was not in the situation before. Pogba is just staying there. He's just doing nothing. In my opinion, he should move a bit more forward. He has the high attacking work rate. There is space. Kante is going forward to make himself available, but not that much. And yeah, Ben Yedder is just waiting over there. The strikers are waiting over there. Griezmann is keeping the field really wide to create space, of course. So that's a good thing. But the players are not doing that much. All right, let's put everyone on drift wide again. I'm going to fast forward that a bit. Everyone is on drift wide again, every midfielder. And we are playing the ball to the right fullback and see what everyone is doing. Ben Yedder is not making a run as he did before on balanced. Kante and Griezmann are just over there. They are not doing that much. And Griezmann was before more wide, in my opinion, than he is now. Maybe he's going to go wide, but he is not. He's still on the same. We are just a couple of seconds further in the match, but he was not going wide. All right, that's pretty interesting because his instruction is drift wide, but he was more inside than he was before. All right, Hernandez has the ball. Pogba is going forward a bit. Kante is over there, so that's nothing new. Griezmann is really wide and he's trying to make himself available. I saw him making some runs on the radar. Ben Yedder is over there. He's waiting for the ball. Maybe you can cross it, but there's not a really good option to do that. All right, set up the attack again, a bit forward, and going to the left side. Try it again. Let's see what Griezmann is doing. Griezmann is making a run, so we could pass the ball and he can go through, but we don't do that because we want to see what the other players are doing. Kante is staying back. Pogba is over here now, so that's a good thing. He didn't do that before that much, and yeah, he's just asking for the ball. Now he gets it. Pogba is going, Kante was going forward when Pogba receives the ball to make himself available. But yeah, I don't think the drift wide is doing anything that could be really good in a match. I'm not a fan of the drift wide instruction. I didn't use it before because I couldn't imagine what it was doing, what is good. But maybe when you are playing really small formations like the 4-1-2-1-2 small formation, maybe then it's doing something. But in this case, it's not. All right, let's put everyone on free roam again, and let's see what the players are doing on free roam when the fullbacks going to attack. All right, let's pull this one a bit forward. And then we have Lloris. Everybody is back, and now we have on the left side Theo Hernandez on the ball. So everybody is on free roam. Griezmann was making a run again, so that's the same. Pogba is going forward like he's supposed to do, in my opinion. Kante is staying back like he's supposed to do, in my opinion. So that's good. And Ben Yedder is just waiting on the right side, what he's supposed to do, because yeah, he's playing like the right attacking midfielder. Keeps the field really wide to create space for all his teammates. And now we are playing the ball back. Oh, there it is, Martinez. We have the ball back. Let's put it back to Lloris, and let's go to the right side to Koundé. Koundé is also playing like a right winger on this moment. This is Ben Yedder. He's going inside now, making a run, so that's a good thing. He's not staying wide all the time, but that's because it's free roam and he's a striker by nature, so maybe that's why he's making this run. We have the ball and he was offside. All right, let's do that again. Let's see what's happening on the left side. Oh, it's a bit too much forward. There it is. Theo Hernandez again. Pogba is over there. He needs to run forward a bit more quicker. Kante is over there. Griezmann is on the left side. And Ben Yedder is over there, I think. On the radar. Griezmann is making runs all the time. He's trying to make himself available. So that's a good job. Pogba is there now, a bit too late in my opinion, but it is what it is. And passing the ball to him. When you pass the ball to your midfielder, the other midfielder is making a little bit run forward to make himself available. So that's a good thing to know. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. One more time to the right side. This is the last time that I'm going to try this. Koundé is not going forward. So Varane is just waiting. What are they doing? Pogba is just here again. Maybe it's because it's later in the match and he thinks, well, I'm tired, let it go. Kante, he's a beast. He's just making himself available no matter what time it is in the match. All right, let's go. Koundé again. Where is Ben Yedder? Oh, Ben Yedder is just here. He's just dropping back into the midfield. He's not playing as a winger, not playing as a striker. He's just dropping back. That's interesting because, yeah, he's free roam, so he can do whatever he wants. And now he is just playing more like a midfielder, and he's now going to the striker possession when Koundé has the ball. Kante and Pogba are here. Pogba is not doing anything useful, in my opinion, there. Now Griezmann is making a run. That's a good thing, and we can score. All right. So my conclusion about this is that I think that balanced for the midfielders is just good enough. free roam can have some surprises, maybe for yourself, but also for your opponent, of course. So maybe you must be getting used to the players that you are using, and after a while, maybe you recognize what they are doing in specific situations. So free roam can be really useful, maybe if you are used to it, and drift wide is not useful at all, in my opinion. Maybe in other formations, but in this formation, I didn't see what it's bringing extra to your attacking play in FIFA. All right, so that's my conclusion. Balanced is always good. Free roam can be good if you are used to it, and drift wide is useless. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.